Hello everyone, welcome to another market review. I'll be giving my thoughts on Bitcoin and on the markets in general. Since I feel like an update here could help some people. We've just had a quite a big, one of the biggest actually, liquidation cascades or downside wicks we've had during all of the upside we've got to these last couple months, weeks to months. So I feel like an update is needed here. All right, before we get into the video, quick shout out to Bybit, the sponsors of this video. Bybit is where I do all my trading, my margin trading, well, most of it. All the alts I'm trading and you see me posting, that's all on Bybit. Test it out. I've got a great offer for you. You can get up to $30,000 in bonuses if you use the link in the description. As well as join my private group, my Discord group, where I post more analysis, post my trades in different channels. It's more organized, so simply use the link in description and make a deposit and send me a DM on Discord or on Twitter, and I'll get you added to the Discord group. Also, if you use the link, you get free Coin Market Manager for free. All right. You see those screenshots I post on my equity curves, right? Those are all made by CoinMarketMan. You simply connect your API, read-only, of course, so they can't do any trading, read-only, and then they pull out all of the data and give you nice analytics on your trading and give you nice equity curves, but much more than that. Okay, so if you want to test that out, also simply use the Bybit link in the description, connect your account to CMM, Coin Market Manager. I'll leave a link in the description as well. And yeah, you can test that out for free. All right. So trading lately been obviously going great. We've been bullish, simply longing dips, longing altcoins, the strongest looking altcoins we long. And I feel like that's the play here, obviously, right? A dumb bull, they say, when a market is trading like this, a dumb bull will make much more money than a smart bear trying to guess every top, having complex reasons why every upside move can be a top. Well, it's much easier to just long dips and do it that way. So that's what I've been doing and what I've been trying to tell you guys to do as well. And what's the result? Well, my margin account is up 30x, okay? Not to brag anything, but it is what it is, right? We've been long now on LDO and ARB, the outperformers that pushed my equity curve to a new all-time high. Sadly, I started longing those two coins as well on the downside, simply for a bounce play, but I was too early. Started longing when we were trading here around this mid-range, but then got another plunge into range lows here on Bitcoin, and that's when alts really took a big nuke, and they wiped me out. Okay, gave some profits back, but we're still up a lot. I think a lot of people actually got some stop outs on this move, so you're not alone. Okay, during times like these where the market turns and you get a big cascade pushing price of Bitcoin to the downside and all of the alts as well, obviously, you better believe that most of the retail people are losing money. Okay, you're not alone on that, and it's part of the game, right? If you've been bullish this entire time and simply longing dips, you probably made more money than the amount of money you lost during this most recent dump. If you didn't, you need to re-watch, you need to reconsider your risk management, okay? Always, never risk more than you want to lose, right? So you're not gonna risk all of the profits you make, right, on all of this upside on a couple trades when we are trading up here, right? Always think about how much money you're going to lose if all of your stops hit. Okay, I saw some messages about people getting liquidated. Well, yeah, maybe you were up like 200k or something during all of this upside, but if this move wiped you out, yeah, you're left with nothing. So that's not the way. Okay, so always manage your risk. That's just something I quickly wanted to say. Now let's give my thoughts on Bitcoin. Okay, so I started closing out positions initially when we got this on the lower time frames, this local sweep here, right? And then the 4 hours started turning, some big sells started to come in. That's when I went flat on margin. As I said, if I would have kept it that way and simply sit out, I'd be still at all-time highs, but I tried to catch a dip, to catch a knife sort of, and I failed, but that's okay. Where did I flip, right? Whenever you see these lower time frame sweeps of some highs, right, and price fails to close above them or to run away from the highs and instead turns around and starts dumping, especially after taking major liquidity above former highs, right? This range high level took liquidity above here, then signs of weakness on the lower time frames, always time to be cautious. Okay, now what I don't like on this move here is that we didn't sweep these lows, but in my opinion, it's not really needed. Whenever price does these cascades, right, it most likely, if price is still bullish, it won't revisit this low. So in my opinion, if Bitcoin here, at least on the 4 hour, is still bullish, or on the daily even, and you're targeting new highs, right, I think this low shouldn't be revisited. If we do, right, and we do something like this and then start nuking, I don't think that will be a sweep like this and that sends us towards new highs. At that point, I think we will see lower prices. Okay, then I think we might go for all of the liquidity below here into our weekly level, right? This big pivot, the biggest pivot on the yearly chart actually, well, on the monthly, weekly chart, where this was support, resistance, flipped, right? So if we fail to hold above this wick now, I think we will go for a retest of there. Is that a buy for me? Obviously, yes. I'm not bearish here. I do personally think that this low is going to hold. My best advice would be simply buy dips, okay? I'm sitting out here for a while. That's always what I like to do, especially after moves like this. Not necessarily because I don't believe in us going up again, but after moves like this, especially when you lost money, just mentally it's good to stay out a bit and just to let your mind sort of reset, right, before taking any new positions. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm gonna stay flat, see where the next couple 4 hour closes. Maybe let's build up a range here on the lower time frames. If you then get a sweep of the local low here, right, and the reclaim, that's where I'll be targeting the highs again, just as a range play, maybe this range high again, and then I'll be out again. Okay, so simply trade it level to level. Where do I flip full bull again? Well, that's gonna be pretty easy on this one in my opinion, if we manage to get back above and hold above this range high. Okay, so this is now the bigger range we're trading in, well, the lower time frame range, we're trading in with this as a range low, this as a range high, 44.7 and 40k as a range low, right? If we manage to break and hold above this 44.7k level, why is this important? Not only because it's the high right here, but also because this was the sideways price action where we started nuking. People who are short from here will gonna want to defend their positions when price returns to that area, which might result in more selling pressure and a rejection. So whenever price breaks above this area, those people who are short here will want to get out as close as break even as possible. Shorts closing results in buying pressure, which might send price higher. Okay, my ultimate target for Bitcoin is still this high up here, and I will be selling spot when we sweep this high. Okay, so at 49, 50, 51, 52, I will be selling spot in parts, 40% in total. I've been planning to do this since we were trading all the way down here, and I'm still planning to do so. Okay, 40%. If we rip through to all-time highs, I'll still have 60%, still be happy. If we don't, and we do the scenario that I've been talking about a lot, where we reject from there and see a bigger retrace from there, happy days. I'll add back the 40% I sold up there, ideally as close to 30k as possible, and then target new all-time highs. All right, so that's my personal general thoughts on Bitcoin and on the market. On alts, I'm not gonna cover any alts specifically because I'm flat on everything. But what I'd say is just pick your alts with clean range levels where you have high time frame liquidity untapped to the upside. All right, and look for low time frame entries on those. Look for the strongest alts, right? Don't long the weakest alts thinking they're lagging behind. The strongest alts will more than likely outperform. Okay, a couple I'm bullish on right now, or obviously still ARB since it went to new all-time highs, together with ARB. LDO, right, went to a new all-time high today as well, and as you can see, these dumps already fully retraced. That's just to name two, but holy shit, what did this do? Didn't see this before. 200% up in a day, nice. Anyways, gonna hop off here. Hope that helped. Little review, little thoughts here. If you lost money again, take it easy, right? Take some time off, come back fresh tomorrow. Everyone lost money on this dump, so you're not alone. All right. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment. If you have any questions, feel free to ask below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.